Yes, I know it's late at night wherever you guys are. Not here. Nice and sunny. Give you guys a little view of the canal. I'm walking across the bridge. We're headed to the train station because we're leaving town. We're actually headed to Bologna. So there's a nice looking canal. There's going to be a boat coming right underneath us. Beautiful. The morning fog burned off. Reminded me a little bit of San Francisco, but the walk to the train station here from the hotel about 13 minutes long. So we're gonna go through some narrow streets and we're gonna talk about Frank Gore. This guy's a Hall of Famer. Hands down, 100%. That's Margot. She gets the roller suitcase. I have to carry mine. I got a nice bag right here though, so it's good. Frank Gore, the guy's number 3 all time in rushing yards. Finished his career with exactly 16,000 rushing yards. There's absolutely no question that anybody with that many rushing yards should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, we shouldn't even be having this discussion. The fact that we're having this discussion is completely asinine. You're number 3 all time in rushing yards, you're in the Hall of Fame, no question. But there's an additional layer of impressiveness. Frank Gore tore his ACL at Miami, a devastating ACL tear 1 year. Comes back the next season, tears his ACL on the same knee again. So this guy, before he even reached the National Football League, had tore his ACL twice on the same knee, and then reached the league and proceeded to have one of the most durable careers that a running back at a position that just beats the hell out of you has ever had. Again, 16,000 rushing yards, over 3,700 carries for Frank Gore after tearing both of his ACLs, after tearing his same ACL twice in college at Miami. So this guy hadn't even taken a single NFL snap. His knee had already been shredded twice, and he still went on to deliver one of the most impressive seasons of all time. Again, 16,000 rushing yards. Anybody who understands a little bit about football knows that that's a miraculous career for a running back. Anybody who knows anything about football knows that being number 3 in rushing yards all time means that you're going to be in the Hall of Fame. And if you put those two together, you understand just how absurd what Frank Gore did. So I want to stop hearing all this stupid talk and stupid debate, because it's not even an argument. Frank Gore is a Hall of Famer, and anybody who's saying that he's not immediately revokes all of their football speaking credibility. Period. It's asinine. So, as you know, I'm in Venice, and the only reason that I would take time out of my walk to the train station here, lugging bags, to talk about this is if there were a good reason to talk about it. And I think that in this day and age where everybody has to get a click, everybody has to have a take, it's a symptom of that, right? You get people going completely off the wall with takes, and this one just cannot be allowed to stand. Frank Gore's a Hall of Famer. Venice is a beautiful city. We continue our walk to the train station, and I'll flip the camera here for you. You have streets like this. There's laundry hanging in Venice. There's just not a lot of room here. Obviously, a lot of this is under sea level. Floods a lot. May not be around all too much longer, but it's a spectacular place. Nice pizzeria. We got a beautiful pizza last night. And we're gonna get, yeah, here you go. Here's the chef with some pizza. Got the dog walking. And we're about to hit the main little touristy commercial strip. So, we're gonna get some coffee. We're gonna get some breakfast. We're gonna hit the train and we'll come to you guys from Bologna. What would you rate the average pizza there out of 10? I don't know about the average pizza because I only try to get the best pizza. But last night's was a 10. The average pizza is probably a 7 because that's your average grade. You can get some bad pizzas in Italy too. You have to pick your spots. And I Garzati was the place that we went to here last night. Was absolutely fantastic. So be sure to check that out. As you can tell, we're on the main drag now. I mean, this is a typical street in Venice. Pretty narrow, right? And Margot walks really fast. You can see her way up there. Gonna have to catch up to her here in a little bit because we got a train to make. But Bologna is gonna be the food capital of Italy. We're gonna have lunch there at 12:30. And then we're gonna have, then we're gonna go to one of those meat shops. I'll take another video there. And we're gonna take some stuff with us on the train. It's gonna be awesome. All right, Frank Gore's a Hall of Famer. I know you guys are all asleep. And I know this thing is kind of flipping back and forth on me. There we go. Didn't have a lot of time, but wanted to send across the important message. Everybody subscribe to the channel. Take care. We'll see you from the next city.